All right, well, continuing on here. Wow, what a score we've got going on here now. 4-1 in favor of your Sarnia Sting, and the lovely Laura Domingos, who's definitely just show them the nails. Like, just get right up. But look at that. That is a Sting fan for sure. And I don't know if you know this. I posted this and I tagged Sarnia Sting in there. They've retweeted your picture. They liked it on Instagram.
Of course.
So you are the super lady fan now on social media for the Sarnia Sting. You've got to be really happy with this score, especially against a team like the Sioux Greyhounds.
I am loving it. I'm loving the shot clock. That's what I'm loving.
Right.
You know what? That's what we were lacking last year.
100%.
A whole different team this year. Same guys, mostly, for the most part.
Some of the new guys are showing up there too. Like, we just saw Vilmanis show up in there. Lance has showed up.
Yeah.
And not just on the goals, like the new guys are showing up in the assists as well.
Yeah.
I had my friend Mark Russell was talking to me earlier. We fired Jay Peckham for the night. He's up in the suite there. He's like He's
up here. We're down here.
Right, we're down here. So, and I want to ask you this question. I asked this to Mark Russell. Do you think sometimes when the new guys are there, it kind of says to the older guys, like the ones who've been here, like, ooh,
you know what?
I got to step up a little too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's a give and take. The new guys want to prove themselves, and the veterans want to show that they've still got that, and they're still going. And honestly, like, I was at the game in Kitchener, obviously, last week.
Yep.
We were in Windsor last week. Absolutely phenomenal to see them take those two top teams from last year. Take them right down, and then, of course, I know Friday was what it was. But, the new guys are definitely making a name.
It was a loss, Laura. That's what it was. It was brutal.
I mean, it is what it is.
Brutal, right? Yeah. So, but I think, and same question I asked Mark, you think, we got a lot of young guys on this team that came in last year, but the Sarnia Sting made it to the playoffs.
Yep.
Do you think those young fellas getting that experience, first ever playoff OHL experience, is going to help them with what they're doing this year?
Absolutely. You can already see a difference in the play and how they're coming out there. I mean, our rookies, and again, last year I think we had the absolute most rookies in all of the OHL on our team.
10.
We had a lot.
Right?
We had a lot, and those boys, not only they're not just proving themselves now, but they're making a name for themselves. It's great to see. I know Ryder's not out there tonight, Ryder McIntyre, but watching him, with his size and just getting Angus McDonnell, another one. Right. Absolutely phenomenal. Those are guys you want to watch, and they're just going to get better and better as the season goes, as the years go. We're definitely going to make the playoffs this year, I think. We keep playing this way.
Yeah.
It's
there is a lot of experience out on that ice there. Max Nemesnikov is another one that.
Yeah. I got my Max Nemesnikov.
Oh, there
today.
you go.
Yeah,
okay, there you go. Big fan. All right. Jay Peckham, and I'm picking on him again. Like, he's really on the fence about Max, and I'm like, well, what's your problem? I think, the first year we had Max, there were a lot of expectations. COVID didn't really help a lot of this.
Not at all.
Because if you're looking at a 17-year-old hockey player, are they a 16-year-old hockey player? Because they missed a year, right?
That's the thing. I mean, COVID, it took a lot away from our OAs, and it took a lot away from our rookies. But I'm on the fence too with Nemesnikov, to be quite honest with you.
What is it about it? You guys just
I really don't know.
What's going on?
Last year, I felt like I expected more from him last year. And I think this year we might see more from him.
Yeah.
I love watching him. He reminds me of my own kid. Very feisty, short. You know what I mean? He doesn't put up with the stuff.
Where does your kid get his feistiness from?
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But he's got. I mean. Last year, and I hate to say this, last year I felt he was overrated almost.
Yeah, okay.
But this year, you could see the difference. And again, like you said, COVID plays a part in that. Unfortunately, a lot of those rookies had their first season taken from them. The OAs had their last season taken from them.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take. But I think we're going to see really good things from him in this season.
Do you like the blimp?
I love
Isn't that
the blimp.
cool?
That is so fantastic. They got a lot of great things going on this year for our fans.
Yeah, the game experience is definitely stepped up higher. I know I talked to Jake Burry all year long, believe it or not, throughout the summer. We have a lot of conversations. He's like, Burrows, you just wait.
Just wait till you see what's coming.
Even the game experience on the Jumbotron, they stepped it up. And,
love the new goal song.
Right, I know.
Love the new goal song, yeah.
And they kept the up. I know, like last week.
Yeah, they missed it.
They forgot the up.
They did.
And it was like,
Social media blew up.
There was, I know, right?
Do not forget the yup.
And I was like, Jake, have you read the message?
Get on that.
It's like, oh, I know. We didn't. Yeah. You got to tell you, though, kudos to Jake and his team. And, Bill
Yes,
Abercrombie.
they're doing fantastic.
Like, I saw Bill out here not too long ago, like a couple of weeks ago, I should say, like lifting things and moving chairs and getting things ready. Jake was painting in the restaurant. Like, there's only a few of them that run around and get this all ready for our experience.
Phenomenal staff. The Sting are very, very fortunate to have such a great staff that care not only about the organization but the community, right?
Yeah, they're giving a lot back into the community over
absolutely.
the years. And that's a big part of what they do. And they've got some other plans coming up for that
Listen,
as well.
I got to ask you.
Okay.
That hit. Benny.
Yeah, what about it? What are you asking me?
What do you think?
Oh, it was...
If I could have climbed over the boards, I would have.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, I forget who it was that hit him, but
27.
It's definitely...
Ran him. 100%
there was a place there. He was there. He missed a puck or whatever, and then he turned his body for sure, and it was like
100% on purpose.
I think they called it exactly the way it was.
Yeah, I can't believe they even reviewed it. To be quite honest.
Yeah. Well, I think let's talk about the referees a little bit. I think I haven't allowed Jay Peckham to talk about them yet.
Probably a good call.
Well, right. Got to reel that guy in sometime. Referees obviously play a role in setting the tone of a game.
Yeah.
And I think from the start, you even watch like the face-offs.
Yeah.
You can see the referees, like they're not putting up with any crap.
No.
They're like, nope, get back, nope.
I gotta say.
And even the linesmen are looking in and calling it, right?
And I gotta say, tonight's reffing, good job. They're doing a good job. I gotta say, I don't have too many issues. No. I think they're being. I mean, let's be honest. I absolutely love Zach Fielak. Adore that kid. I think he's a phenomenal guy. 100% that call was the right call.
Right.
he needed that penalty, but I can be objective. I can sometimes, a little bit.
I tell you, there were Sioux fans out in the parking lot.
I don't doubt it. There's a lot of them here.
Having a gate party, tailgate
Tailgater,
party.
yeah.
They had. I wanted to drive by and say, how much for a hot dog? Like they had the grill out there going and everything. So there's a Sioux Greyhound fan over there from Sarnia.
Oh wow!
What is up with that?
Well, I'll take care of that.
My friend Catherine, come here. Come on over in here. Come on in. And just this is a Sarnia person that's a Sioux Greyhound fan. But why are you a fan?
Because my nephew plays for the Sioux.
Yeah, who's your nephew?
16, Landon Hookey.
Landon Hookey. All right, so there you go.
We like Landon.
I love Landon.
Right, of course you do, right?
Yeah.
You enjoying the game though, even though?
Oh
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm a Sting fan too.
Yeah, you are?
Have to be.
Just not when Sue's here.
Just not when the Sioux.
Okay.
That's understandable.
So next time you come back with a Sting jersey on.
I will have my Sting jersey.
Okay, all right. It's turning out really great there. Thanks, Catherine. I'll come over and talk to you in a minute if you're sticking around, okay? Thanks. It's nice to see the fan support. And that's a long trip to come down.
That is a long trip.
Like,
Mateo was asking me.
trip.
He asked me, how far is that, Mom? I said, well, are we going through the States or are we going through Ontario?
Right. I've done it through Ontario.
Oh.
On a motorcycle.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a long way.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate the Sioux fans getting down here. And you can keep finding out more about what's happening by following along at sarniasting.com. Don't forget, I'll be setting up for the post-game press conference. Laura, did you know now that you can watch the post-game press conference on the Sarnia Sting fan page? Ask your question in the comments.
I did not.
And I will read that to the coach or the players.
Awesome. No, that's good.
So make sure you're following along and doing that. We'll have that. You never know who's going to show up. Maybe we'll have Benny. You never know. I don't find out until they show up.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
I think. What did you think about that? Letting him go and bringing in number 31 Shizika.
I think we needed to do that. I do believe 100% a dirty hit, and I think just to be safe and to make sure Benny's safe. His health is priority over anything, right? So
sure.
Yeah, I think that was a good call.
Right on. 4-1 right now in favor of your Sarnia Sting. Again, watch the post-game press conference and ask your questions in the comments. We'll ask them for you. I'm David Burrows for the Sarnia Sting, and my friend Laura Domingos. Say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go Sting, go!